The enemy couldn't see clearly and feared an ambush, so they could only have all their soldiers shoot arrows in defense. Seeing the straw men on the boats filled with arrows, the strategist ordered the boats to change direction. When the straw boats reached their weight limit, he ordered his men to stop beating the drums and retreat to their base. He deliberately let a small boat filled with arrows drift toward the enemy camp. When the enemy general saw this, he was furious and decided to directly attack the city. Seeing the enemy connect their ships together, the defenders thought to use fire as their method. This is why the general had ordered soldiers to make incendiary bombs with fish oil. The general sent a suicide squad to charge toward the enemy fleet with boats loaded with fish oil. They quickly defeated the enemy. To repel an attack from
The thief had a firecracker in her mouth. She lit it and tossed it coolly onto the lawn. The security guard at the door got lured away. She quietly rode her bike right into the art museum, but she wasn't there to steal anything. She took off her coat and walked into the restoration room. The restorer saw her and instantly tried to hide, but he couldn't resist the woman's intense approach. And just like that, the restorer's heart skipped a beat. He showed the woman his masterpiece, a replica of a famous painting. It looked exactly like the original. The only difference was that the ink wasn't dry. With both paintings in hand, Rose practiced in the air. She raised the price from the agreed 800 grand. If they refused, she'd put the painting back in the case, then secretly flip the case and pull out the fake. That's when the original got swapped. The plan was flawless. On the day of the deal, the appraiser couldn't stop praising it. The buyer also brought 800 grand in cash and was ready to take the painting.
We agreed 9.
We said 8.
We said 9.
8.
9.
8. Oh, right, 9.
But the buyer didn't play by the rules either. Rose panicked and quickly put the painting away. She demanded $1 million this time. Now the buyer wasn't happy. His guy pulled a gun and aimed it at Rose. The plan kept going smoothly. She flipped the case, pulled out the fake. The buyer still kept his word and paid £900,000 5. Deal done. Rose hit the gas and sped away from the place. The boss was still soaking in pure joy, thinking his nose could sniff out the real from the fake. But that wet ink stuck right on his nose. That's when they realized they'd been played.
It's a fake. You can't be. That's a fake!
To recover the loss, the boss contacted a top assassin named Victor. He kills fast and clean, doesn't give any target a chance to breathe. Meanwhile, Rose had already returned the painting, finishing the deal with the restorer. As soon as she walked out, Victor was tailing her, looking for the right chance to strike. Rose walked into a busy street. She silently snatched someone's scarf and wrapped it around herself, then grabbed a purse like it was nothing, even took flowers from a street corner. Victor's eyes never left her. He finally saw an opening in a fitting room. He pulled the trigger without hesitation. The person inside dropped instantly, but when he came out, he saw Rose was still outside. The one in the fitting room wasn't her at all, so he had to follow Rose through the whole street. Until evening came, Victor found another chance, but just as he raised his gun, a pedestrian blocked him. Finally, she stopped at a hotel. Victor heard the room number at the door. He immediately headed to the high ground. Rose had just entered the room. Victor had her locked in his sights, but then a man showed up, so Victor had to lower his weapon. He set up a bug and listened to things he couldn't describe. Started cleaning his gun and playing chess with himself. That's what it means to be a pro hitman. When he woke up, it was already morning. Rose was just getting up. Victor aimed the gun again. He saw Rose grab someone else's juice, took a sip and left it on another table. Faced with this strange, fascinating girl, even Victor, the assassin, put his weapon away. The thief had a firecracker. Finally, she stopped at the thief had a firecracker, gun and playing chess with himself. That's what it means to be a pro hitman. When he woke up, it was already morning. Rose was just getting up. Victor aimed the gun again. He saw Rose grab someone else's juice, took a sip and left it on another table. Faced with this strange, fascinating girl, even Victor, the assassin, put his weapon away. The thief had a firecracker in her mouth. She lit it and tossed it.
I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full length, let me move on to the
I'm not gay.
Good acting.
That's not acting. It's definitely not acting.
No, I think they script it up, yeah.
No, they didn't.
It is what it is. If I got my ticket today, because I keep seeing cameras 50-50.
It's not gonna be homebrew.
think so? You were investing in real estate, so you want to
Yes.
call that a business, right?
No, why?
The same. What business should we start?
This is our business.
You too?
Yeah.
But why you want to say no?
I'm not saying no. When the fuck have I said no?
Recording.
Oh my god.
Huh?
I didn't say no forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, but
I just wanted to take a fucking little break.
you know, but it's the way it is, right?
Fuck me dead. I didn't say no that I'm never gonna fucking do it again.
You know, if we start business, right, we have to do even more than our current
I'm
job.
gonna be homebrew.
But we might earn more in the future, but we have to do still have to do the boring part and struggle and stuff. It's not different. We just might earn more, that's it. Is that right?
Yeah. My business is affiliate marketing.
And how are you gonna make that happen?
Bro, we just spoke about it for fucking hours.
Yeah.
Before we left. What the fuck? Oh my god. We've been speaking about that for hours. Bro.
Cameras after cameras.
This is Broadway.
Just so you know, we have to let him hold the camera sometime because they learn how to use it. So you understand how to use it.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. Might feel shit like I'm gonna feel shit because I'm gonna have to pass it with the camera, but it's the way it is to learn.
Why are you gonna feel shit?
I don't know, just like
Just like what?
it's not a good thing.
Why?
First day, so like just give you my dad, you know what I mean?
Stop it.
Drank coffee or not? Where's the coffee?
What do you mean, what's the coffee?
Where's the coffee?
Where?
You drank it?
It's right here. Yes, he did. It's not working.
It's good, man.
Coffee's not a fucking solution for everything.
You're making a good man.
Fucking.
That's like
Just go down and touch homie. Nobody cares.
oh shit, you know, left turn.
People watching, don't do it. Just, don't tell them. My dad was the same. Doesn't matter. We want to make money, you know what I mean? It's not just about buying one to pay camera and just do it for fun. We want to make money, sponsorship.
It's about money, okay? Look at that.
Look stupid as hell. Oh, that was amazing. These people look stupid as hell.
looks is simple, right? If you're not the best version of yourself, and I'll tell you why it's so simple, guys. This boggles my mind. What is it, like 50, 60 something % of the North American population is categorically, unhealthily obese, morbidly obese, fat, whatever category you want to put it in. You're not fit. You're getting out of the shower, you're looking down, and you don't see your Johnson or your feet because it's covered in belly fat, or your man boobs, or both, right? Looks matters. Women want to be with an attractive guy. They want to be with a guy that looks good. I covered this in my book, right here. The 1.62 golden ratio is measured from shoulder to waist. They want a V-taper. If you want an accentuated, like an overly exaggerated version of what that looks like, Johnny Bravo, old, back in the day cartoon character. That's why they V-tapered him like that. That's of course not physically